warming up. Okay, so I'm working on my beautiful Amate bird. I want to make sure it's colorful. I just want to show you a few techniques that you can use. So, well, first of all, you get to use these paints. I would fold this back to have it be opening up easier. I'm using these watercolor paints for a lot of my color. Do I have to make it the exact color of my bird? No, especially if your bird is like brown or something that's not super bright and colorful, I would encourage you to think more creatively about what colors you can add. But I'm going to paint my bird. I even on my trees, I didn't do them brown. I did them like a dark purple because I want to make it more interesting than just my normal colors. I know it does look like brown, but if you look up closer, it looks a little bit more purple. So I paint all of my details. If I want to, I can use this white. I have to twirl a lot in there. Oops, I did not clean my brush enough. If that happens, get a paper towel and just go like that, blot the extra out. But I can use white for my clouds. I have to really twirl it. I can also give you actual white paint if you want something to be a really vibrant white. But what I wanted to show you is for your background effect. So, oh, and by the way, one other thing. I'm noticing my colors are not super bright. So I'm going to try to use these fluorescent tempera cakes. We'll see how it works. I'm going to twirl a lot because I want this orange. Oh, yeah, that works better. Yeah, right? I'm getting a much better pop of color. So I recommend using the fluorescent tempera cakes. And then for your background. Now, Amate paintings, they leave it just the brown. That's an option. But if you wanted to, you can use the tempera cakes. You cannot do watercolor with this. I can use a sponge. I get it wet. I'm going to do just an effect in the sky. So I'm not going to cover all of the brown. I'm going to let some of it show. That was too dry. But I'm getting kind of a sponge effect. Do not soak your paper. And I should have done a different contrasting color than blue since my bird is blue. Now I think about that. Maybe I'll go back over with some violet. But you can do it just a cool effect that way. Again, you don't have to. That's your choice. I was brainstorming with another class, and they had the idea of maybe doing a little bit of a splatter effect. I thought that was a cool idea. I would want to do that last. How I do that, I get my brush filled with paint, and then I just gently, enough water on there, tap. There we go. I can see it. You have to have enough water, but not too much. Can you see it? Oh, that looks cool. I would do that again, like I said, last. But that's an option just to give a different effect.